Hi guys, and welcome back. We are continuing with what we had in the previous video. And so this is the story that I had given you. I hope you tried really to do this on your own. Okay, so let's go for this and see what we are going to have here. Add 5 to a number. Now remember, once you have add 5 to a number, you are not given what this number is. So what you can actually do, I hope you noticed from the previous video, is that we use variables or letters, okay? So let me maybe note this down for you, okay? We use letters, or you can say variables, okay, to represent numbers whose values are not given, or you can say not known. So in mathematics, particularly algebra, if you do not know what the value of a number is, you can use a letter or what we call also a variable. So you will see I'm going to use the word variable a lot instead of a letter. And I'll tell you why I will use the word variable. The word variable comes from the word vary, the English word vary, and the word English vary means, or vary, or whichever part of the planet you're coming from, means change, okay? So you will see now why I use this word variable, so that you can actually get a rich meaning of why we use the letters, okay? So let us do this. A story, let us solve the story, and then we will have some nice other application or appreciation of why we use the word vary. So let's see, add 5 to a number. Now, I'm not going to use n now. I'm going to take any other letter. Let me take the letter, P, maybe, for pi or Peter. Now, add 5 to this number. I'm going, add means plus, and then I'm going to say 5. Then multiply the answer. So whatever you are going to get here, you have to multiply it by 3. That's what it says. So what I can do is I can write this expression now as 3 open bracket p plus 5. And when I have done this, notice that I do not now put this multiplication sign. Why? Because in mathematics, brackets also mean multiplication. So instead of just doing this twice, I can just do it once by using brackets. And what these brackets are telling me is that actually, I know you guys have heard of this word BODMAS, right? So what these are telling me is that actually, before I can even multiply by 3, I must get some result, okay? Or from p plus 5, and then I must multiply by 3. So what we are going to do right now is to get into that. You will see why I call this a variable, okay? I call it a variable because it changes. So this brings me to this crucial aspect of algebraic expression, that is evaluating an expression. Remember, what I have here is actually an expression, okay? What I have down here is an expression, and this expression describes a process of words, okay? Or describes a story. Actually, you can use that. I'm really happy with you doing that. So let P equals to, let's say 3, okay? Now, evaluate the expression 3 open bracket p plus 5. Now, close bracket. Now, instead of saying that long thing, I'm going to teach you something again. We say, when you have written something like this, we say 3 into p plus 5. That's another nice way to say it, okay? But I would not want you to say this right now because we are still developing your language, okay? Remember what we said, this means add 5 to any number, multiply the answer by 3, okay? I would like for you guys to stick to that to avoid further confusion, okay? So now if I'm going to evaluate this expression, what I'm actually going to do, it means that where I see P, I must put a 3. And that process, guys, we call it substitution, okay? So if I say 3 here, actually let me stick to my black pen, you will see why. So I'm going to write here 3, open bracket. Now, in this case, I am given the number. The number is 3. You see that? And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to continue and add 5. Okay. And as I said, when you replace P with a 3, what you did actually, this process is what we call substitution. So when you hear someone saying substitute, you replace, okay? Instead of the variable P, we have put the number 3. So now let us follow what Bodmer says. I must first simplify what is in the brackets. This is 3 plus 5 is going to give me an 8. Now I can finally multiply. You see, here's the answer. The answer is 8. Can I multiply now? Yes. What is 3 times 8? I hope you know your math. Is 24. So this is how we are going to work, guys, whenever you are supposed to evaluate an expression, okay? So now, remember, the story was think of any number. Now, I want you guys to go try this. I'm going to give you another nice expression to try. Try this, okay? Evaluate, okay? Evaluate x plus 6 minus 3 if x is 12. I want you to try that on your own. You know what you've got to do. You just have to substitute. I'll catch you guys later. Cheers.